The map you're looking at now is called Mythica. It was made by the developer Powerpoof. This is a premium map, by the way. I was given early access to this, so I thought I might as well make a little review, show some areas I liked. This is not comprehensive by any means, just a little, little showcase of the areas for anybody who might be interested in buying the map. So let's go over some basic information of this map. The map is 120 kilometers squared. The inspiration is from Pangaea Proxima, which is what Earth is predicted to look like in 300 years if plate tectonics continue. This is the map maker's second map. His first one was Eden. The first area we're going to look at is Skadros. This is a Norse-inspired area. It's reminiscent of Svartalfheim. You can kind of see some of the similarities, but this one has a lot more verticality in it, so it's not a direct clone. This has a lot of like defensive strongholds, bastions, kind of little places you can build your base, and kind of walkways, points of interest,
That path was so annoying to make. That took me 6 hours. So if you look at that top path and you look at the bottom one, there's such a shallow gap between the two in terms of width to get the cliff edge to not overflow onto the bottom path. Yeah, so I had to put the rock inwards towards the mountain to hold up the pathway. Oh my god. Whole afternoon on that stupid pathway.
The next area we're going to look at is Wraithos, which is a sort of scorched earth inspired area. Loads of like deserty stuff, kind of sand, even if it doesn't make any geological sense.
Did I just see sandstone basalt?
Yes, don't diss. Looks cool.
It looks like dog shit.
It doesn't make sense.
Listen up, and listen closely, as I'm only saying this once, you ignoramus. Mr. Power, Eduardo Hernandez, Horatio Poof. Don't move a muscle, don't breathe a wisp, don't even think. What you have done here is a gross misappropriation of generations of geological knowledge. Sandstone is a sedimentary rock which forms over a long period of time under immense pressure. Conversely, the hexagonal columns formed by basalt are caused by the rapid cooling of an extraneous igneous rock. Your little oopsie here has set back geographic knowledge by decades. This is not a game or some silly bout of tomfoolery. You should be called Mr. Calendar, because your days are numbered.
Next we're going to take a look at an area north of Skadros, left of Wraithos. It doesn't have a name, but I thought it was kind of cool. There's a couple cliffs here, some monuments, some, glowing red rocks in the sand. There's a couple of, castles and forts here just to make bases in. And then we have a really awesome looking volcano, which I really like. It really reminds me of the center on ASC, the lava island, which I feel like they should have adapted it into this coming to ASA. So I thought this was a really nice touch. The next area we're going to look at is Scorvia. It's a small little archipelago off in the northeast. It's got a very swamp theme to it. You can see all the willow trees and the creepy crawlies. It has some interesting geological features like these little pools here. I don't know what these are called. I think they're cool. For any PvP players as well, there's plenty of plant species X in the region. And loads of little base spots that you can build. Next we have Helikos, a very kind of ancient Greek inspired area. Very reminiscent of Astraeus. Some of its assets are used, as you can tell here, by the obelisk. It has loads of plateaus that you can build on, as well as like interesting points of interest, like this little Greek mansion here and this pool. I don't know what the like technical Greek term for these are. It also has a cool looking cave. The cave itself isn't too big, but you can still fit a good amount of stuff in here, especially if you want to defend from incoming raids, which is quite nice. Just kind of a cool area overall. And lastly, we'll be looking at Yukumo, which is a Japanese inspired area. It's got loads of cherry blossoms, cliffs, kind of like the white cliffs from Falgiro. There's like Shinto shrines here. There's multiple Shinto shrines actually. It's quite nice. You could probably build a base in there. There's also a couple caves. Now this one here isn't necessarily the most interesting, but it is really big. It just keeps going and going, which you could fit a lot in there. And that's about it. That's all I'm gonna check out for today. If you want to go get the map, the link will be in the description. I just want to thank Mr. Powerpoof for giving me early access testing for this. And provided me with a couple of facts for the intro. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, the usual,